Thank you very much, Mr. Secretary, for your very generous introduction, for your great leadership, and for your patriotism, and for your appreciation of the greatness of San Francisco and our connection to our men and women in uniform. Madam Mayor, congratulations on today. A ship named for San Francisco, pretty exciting as we continue, as you launch Fleet Week once again. It is, as we have said, thank you also to everyone who is here. To Rear Admiral Rosen, thank you for your kind words about our community. Elaine Forbes, Lewis, where'd he go? And also Mary Ellen Carroll for preparedness. When Mary Ellen talks about preparedness, it's not just about how we will be prepared. It's about and how resilient we are. It's how San Francisco is a model to the country, to the world, about being ready. And being ready is what we are in all that we do, whether it's our security, personal, national, and the rest. So it really is quite an honor to be here today. We gather in great sadness, though, with the loss of our Senator Dianne Feinstein. She was the longest-serving woman in the United States Senate. And I think that the mayor will allow me to say that Dianne Feinstein, while the longest-serving woman senator, is also a forever mayor of San Francisco, because that's how she always thought about it. You know that most people know who the mayor of the city is, and they know who the president of the United States is. The rest of us are sort of in between there someplace. So she is carried in the hearts of so many people. I said at an event, and I will say a couple of days again, that when she was mayor for such a long time, 10 years, after other people started to run for mayor following her term limit, little children were saying, "Oh, can a man be a mayor of San Francisco?" So she did this with great poise and purpose, coming into office in such a sad, tragic way. Grace and grit, you know that about her, and resolve and respect for so many people. This is a very generous and lovely person. The love she had for the city and San Francisco, her state of California, and our country really was legendary. And so, for many reasons, here we are today. Not only was she a great, proud patriot and champion of national security, as has been mentioned, she launched the first Fleet Week in 1981, before the mayor was born, or just around the time. In doing so, she gave us a cherished opportunity, not only to celebrate our city, but to salute our men and women in uniform. It's so wonderful to be here, not only with our Secretary of the Navy, but also the rank of the Navy, the leadership of the Navy that is here, but also the Coast Guard and the Merchant Marine. I've been to many christenings, and when I have the U.S. Coast Guard Pike, so in my office, everybody who comes in there sees the Pike, and our neighbor right here in the bay in such a substantial way. As far as the Merchant Marine is concerned, as part of the ceremony when we christened John Lewis's ship, a Merchant Marine ship, and they told us that day that percentage-wise more people in Merchant Marine were killed in World War II than any other service. You might not realize that, but they facilitated our war effort and lost so many lives as well. And I say the Navy, the Merchant Marine, the Coast Guard, I say that with great pride about the seas, but I also have 4 brothers in the Army, so we had a thing about the Army-Navy game and and the rest of that. But getting back, and speaking of football, it was so beautiful to see Dianne saluted at the 49er game with a beautiful tribute to her patriotism and her support for the 49ers. And as soon as the tribute ended, they played the national anthem, which was so really very beautiful. She would have loved it, as well as she will love, and I know she will see, the missing woman process, whatever you call it, on Saturday. I don't know. Formation on Saturday. Now, wouldn't that be it, Madam Mayor? Wouldn't Dianne just love that? She's missing in the formation, but she's always in our hearts. She was just remarkable. And so that's why it's such an honor to be here, not only for the sponsorship of the ship and the announcement of this naming, but also that the Fleet Week will be dedicated to Senator Dianne Feinstein this week. It is it's quite remarkable to hear all that's going into the neighborhoods, Mayor. I salute you for that, because that makes us all a part of it. And what better thing could we do than the arts in the schools for the children to reach their fulfillment, as you played the French horn, and look at the confidence it gave you. So this is, the moms are always saying, arts in the school. Thank you for tying that up to Fleet Week as well. You know, our connection is substantial. We could talk all day, and you probably think I will, about it. But this ship behind us, this is the Jack Murtha. I was there as the highest ranking person in our country for the christening in Mississippi, and then for the commissioning in Philadelphia. Is that not quite a ship? The Jack Murtha. Jack Murtha worked with Dianne Feinstein. We were doing the Presidio and Hunters Point and so many other things, because he was the chair of the committee that had the defense money. That's a pocket we like to put our hand in, because that's where the money was. In any event, Harvey Milk. We were here for the naming of Harvey Milk, and to see his white hat, his gloves, all of the recognition that he had served in the Navy. It was wonderful that a ship was being named for him, and I've seen it in when we were there for John Lewis. They were about to be ready for the Harvey Milk christening, and that he served in the Navy. Not just he was a hero in so many other ways. He served and took pride serving in the Navy. So our connection is personal, official, patriotic, and the rest. General, it's always wonderful to see you as one who served on the Veterans Memorial Board in every possible way to support our men and women in uniform. Thank you for your leadership, General Mark. Okay, so now I'm just going to not sing, but end with a song. This is my favorite part of America the Beautiful. It says, it's a fourth verse, so they don't always get it in there. Oh, beautiful for patriot's dream that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam undimmed by human tears. I've always believed that San Francisco is that alabaster city, its magnificent patriotism shining through, never more so than during Fleet Week. So this is a very special time. It's fitting that a ship bearing our city's name will once again help protect America from sea to shining sea, and I'm honored to be the sponsor of it. And also just close by once again not only remembering but heralding the great leadership of Senator Dianne Feinstein. Let's get on with this naming. Thank you.